Hello all, I'm Sriram Gundepudi from Aptitude Adda. Trust me, in the last 3 days I got more than 140 queries in my WhatsApp from different students. When I segregated all these queries, I got total 7 major questions from all the students. Probably you might also have the same queries in your mind. So I mentioned all these questions in the description. If you have any of those doubts, you can click on the question, so it will takes you directly to that particular part of the video. Okay, so now in this video I'm going to answer all these queries. Before going to know all the answers, don't forget to subscribe to Aptitude Adda to get more job notifications, placement papers, previous examples, questions and tricks and tips to clear any drive. So let us start with the first question. The most asked question is, what is the best strategy to attempt the technical interview? What are the different questions they are asking in the other regions? I'm from non-IT branch like electrical, mechanical, ECE. Please tell me whether they will ask questions from IT only or else from my core branches, and what is the best strategy to face those questions. Okay guys, first of all let me tell you one thing. The biggest hurdle in Capgemini Drive is the written test itself. You already crossed it. That is the biggest challenge for you. Once you cross the written examination, the remaining technical and HR rounds will be very easy for you. So just imagine, I'm not talking about Capgemini particularly. This is the common criteria for any other companies, in any companies, right? See, if a company wants to hire 100 people, they'll take applications from 1000 people, they'll shortlist 500 people from written examination, and from those 500 people they'll hire, they'll select hardly 300 people for HR round, and they'll shortlist, they'll filter 200 more people in HR round, and finally they'll release offer letter to 100 or 120 people. So this is a common criteria. But when it comes to Capgemini this year, if they want to hire 100 people, in the written exam itself, they already filtered 700 people, 750 almost, because the total the total percentage of people who cleared written exam in South India and the regions till now where Capgemini finished their drive for this 2021 is only 28% people. So out of 1000 applications, it's just an example. So if total 1000 people applied, only 280 people they cleared their written examination. So they already filtered 720 people here. So now to get offer letters, that 100 people, now we have only 280 people. So you are going to compete with only 280 people to get the 100 offers. So it will be very easy to clear technical and technical and HR rounds also. So you should not be panic about that. It will be very easy. And when it comes to non-technical guys, non-IT branches like EEE, ECE, mechanical, instrumental, all these people, you need not to bother about the IT. Even if you have a little knowledge on C programming, that will be very helpful for you. So whatever the skills you mentioned in your resume, you will get questions on those only. So probably the HR may go with the basics of C and C++. Even if you don't have much grip on that, in these 2 or 3 days, at least go through the repeated common interview questions on C and C++. If you prepare data structures also, that will be value added for you people. Okay, but whatever the skills you mentioned in your resume, make sure you should have clear idea on those. And if you are lucky enough, if the technical interviewer is from your core branch, they may ask you questions from your core subject itself. So we are not sure whether they'll ask questions from your core subjects or not, but whatever the skills you mentioned in your resume, they'll ask questions on those. So if you mention C, C++, just for namesake, don't bother. You have 2 or 3 more days, right? In these 3 or 4 days, you please go through at least the repeated interview questions on those particular skills. Okay, and what is the best strategy? So mentally prepare that you are going to crack the technical interview, and remember, technical interviewer will not expect much subject knowledge from you. they'll check whether you are aware of the concept or not. So that is the reason, even few questions if you don't know, try to attempt those at least. Okay, whatever the knowledge you have, put it on the interviewer directly. And the common questions they asked in the other regions, I already mentioned in my website www.aptitudeadda.com. I mentioned the link in the description also. You can click on the link and it will be redirected to the common questions asked in the other regions. You please go through those also. Of course, I mentioned answers for few questions also. And when it comes to HR round, HR is asking very simple questions. Of course, the first question which we cannot skip is self-introduction. So they are asking you to introduce yourself for at least 3 to 4 minutes. Guys, try to introduce yourself for at least 3 to 4 minutes. Okay, after that they'll ask you few questions like, are you willing to relocate or not? Are you ready for the night shifts, the rotational shifts or not? And few other questions like, do you have any backlogs? But remember, HR round will be cakewalk for you, no doubt in that. Guys, before answering this question, okay, I have a small announcement for you. From Aptitude Adda, we are offering a specially designed exclusively program for final year students, that is PTP, okay, placement training program, where we cover all the modules which you required to attend for the placements. This program is exclusively for final year engineering students. Here we are going to cover the aptitude whichever you need for other drives, and the total technical part along with soft skills, your resume preparation, your final interview process, the jam sessions, how you have to attend for group discussions, jams, everything we will cover in a 3 months program. Okay, besides that, whatever the drive you have in your college or off campus, we will train you for 3 days before the drive, so that you will be ready for the drive and there will be much more probability for you to clear the drive. And we are offering this program at very low cost for final year engineering students. If you want to know more details about the project, you can contact to this number, you can WhatsApp to this number, or else you can call to this number directly. I'll be available for you to answer all your queries regarding the program. Okay. And the second most question asked by many students is, I got my behavioral test report mail from Capgemini, but there is no confirmation from my college placement department. So am I eligible for technical interview or not? Guys, please wait for 2 more days. Getting mail based on the report of your behavioral test is not the final official confirmation. So your college placement department will release shortlisted candidates list in 2 or 3 days after you get the mail. So wait for that, and that is the final and official announcement. Okay, so if your name is there in that shortlisted list, then it means that you are eligible for technical interview. Otherwise, don't worry, this is your first drive only. You have many more in the next 3-4 months. Okay, and in the same question there is one more question. Okay, in the same similar way there is one more question. I got behavioral report 2 times. So what does it mean? Am I eligible or not? Still, even if you get the same mail for 2 times or 3 times, it is not official confirmation. You just wait for 2 days, you will get official confirmation from your placement department. You need not to mail to anyone regarding this. Just have to wait for 2 days, that's it. Along with this, few people has this doubt also. I got behavioral report mail, but my name was not there in the shortlisted candidates list announced by my college placement department. So what does it mean? Will I be eligible? Shall I mail to any person, or else will I lose the hopes? Can I get one more chance? Guys, remember, whatever your college management or college placement department released, announced the shortlisted candidates names, that is the final. So you will not have any further chance, but don't worry, you will have many drives in the further months. So the next most common question which feared me a lot is, many students, they have this in their mind. Sir, on that day in Superset, I uploaded a normal resume without preparing it, and now I missed a few points in that resume. So now while I am attending for the technical round? Can I submit them another resume by mentioning all my projects, internships and all? Will they ask me to share one more resume, or else that is the one which I uploaded previously? Is that the final one? Now guys, see, whoever doesn't have readily available resume, they just prepared in half an hour and they uploaded in Superset, and you people might thought that we will see later when they send me call letter for technical round. But now you don't have any chance to share your updated resume. But don't worry, that is the best thing you did before, because when HR or technical interviewer asked you to tell something about yourself which is not there in the resume, happily you can tell all the internships or projects whatever you done which is not mentioned in the resume, right? That will be a great help for you. That will be a great positive thing for you. So let me make a negative statement to the positive one. And another most asked question is, what is the difference between analyst and senior analyst? So what is the difference between 3.2 lakh per annum and 6.2 lakh per annum packages, and am I eligible for that? And one more question, if I am eligible for 6.2, can I attend for 3.2 also? So all these queries, it depends on your college, how the college is associated with Capgemini. So you will get the better answer for this question from your placement department only. Guys, I'm not sure whether you are eligible to attend for 3.2 if you are eligible for 6.2. Okay, and you please contact with your placement department, you will get the best answer for this question. So these are the most commonly asked questions. Guys, if you have any other doubts, feel free to contact me through this WhatsApp number. You can ask me your query there, and if possible, I'll answer you. Not if possible, till now I got 140 plus queries and I answered almost every one in the personal chat itself. But later on I realized that almost everybody has the same set of questions, so why can't I make a video to reach more and more people? They may also have the same queries in their mind. So just to clarify all your doubts, I made this video. And if you have any other doubts than these, feel free to contact me. I'll answer all your questions. Okay, and if there are lot more questions in your mind, I'll make one more video and I'll update the videos link in the description also. So guys, all the best for your technical round, and don't forget to share your experience in technical and HR rounds with us in the comment section. Okay, all the best. Bye bye.